think sexual desire is one of the strongest, bro. I think for men especially, I don't think there's anything more addictive than sex, bro. Like, yes, welcome back to another episode of the Think Differently segment, Whiskey with TV. Hope you guys are good. I'm good. Are you good, bro?
Good, a little bit tired, but I'm good, bro. And you?
I'm like, how you doing, Shimera?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay, yeah, so today we're drinking some, what's it, Johnny Walker, no?
Yeah.
Johnny Walker 12. Very sexy bottle.
Yeah, it's like neatly packaged, bro. It's like so simple.
Fuck, it was like a new M3 or something, yeah. So we're drinking it neat, all with some water.
Suppose, bro.
I don't know how you do this yourself. Anyway, today, bro, I had a topic in mind. The topic I had in mind to discuss. This one is for the gents.
Alright.
It's for the lads. It's for the Owens. It's for the bras, you know. Talking about semen retention today.
Alright, yeah.
So, basically, for those who don't know by now.
It's an interesting one, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, some general knowledge for the ladies who's watching as well.
Yeah, as well, you know. Yeah. So basically semen retention is where you do not ejaculate the manual way, which is through intercourse or masturbation. Yeah. So there's obviously other ways your body can ejaculate, which is like when we had wet dreams, which is they call it nocturnal something scientific name. So obviously you dream and then there's some beautiful girl in your dreams and then you wake up, damn. It's an automatic release. There's no manual stimulation. It's just voila. So the reason why I want to talk about semen retention, bro, is I was actually listening to a podcast the other day. It was quite interesting. The guy just touched on it, briefly. So he was saying that one of the secrets to a lot of gents who are successful, is the fact that they do not partake in sexual intercourse, or they do not masturbate. They actually hold in the semen, hence semen retention. Some top sports athletes, bro, they even vouch for this method. Like Mike Tyson, he, in an interview once, he said he didn't have sex for like 5 years. Right, in his prime, and he was knocking motherfuckers out like left, right, and center. Cristiano Ronaldo says the night before a big game, he sleeps in a separate room to avoid temptation. You know what I mean? So many, bro. Even because that obviously helped with an athletic performance and plus. Even beyond that, I mean, I saw an interview of Elon Musk saying that he practices semen retention because the whole thing about semen retention is you directing all your energy away from all these sexual intercourse and masturbation. Because you know what happens when
it's energy, bro.
It's energy released there. So you stopping that, you actually like bringing that energy back.
That actually goes to so there's this one author, right? His name is Napoleon Hill. He wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. I'm not sure if you ever read it, bro.
No, but I've heard of it, yes.
So in that book, bro, he actually has a chapter that's dedicated to sexual transmutation, right? Which is basically saying, like we just said, it's an energy, right? And when you're able to take that energy and move it into another direction, you start that transmutation process where you can take it and you can apply it into something, right? And when you apply that same energy into that thing, you have the potential to make that a success because sexual desire is one of the biggest desires in our body, right?
Exactly,
and one that carries the most energy in our body.
Exactly, yeah.
So when you're able to do that, he says that then you can achieve a level of genius.
Yes, that's true.
So and this is an old book, bro. Like this is a very old book. We're talking almost 30-40 years ago, bro. This book, even before that came out, and that's something where he also found if men could retain that, they'll be able to succeed better in life, because that's one of the biggest downfalls. And he actually, you know, I can't remember if it was him or if it was someone else, but they mentioned, it is around the same book, they mentioned that they asked, why do you think men in their 40s actually start becoming more successful versus younger men, right? And the main reason is that as they reach a certain age, that level of testosterone and all of that starts decreasing. So the urge is not as much as you know when you're younger. So at that point, they can start applying, you know, more focus on whatever businesses or whatever they do in the moment, and they can actually put more focus, like a ton of focus on that, and that's why they're able to succeed at that age. But obviously at that age, you know, as you're getting older, you start getting older and older. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you're young and you're able to perform that, you'll be able to succeed faster.
Definitely, bro. I like what you said about that, because about desire, but there's no, especially for a man, you know, prehistorically we have that hardwired into our brain to, you know, to procreate. You know, so whenever we ejaculate, right, be it masturbation, be it through sex, that's why you feel so tired, bro, because all that energy is released, and you know how you tired as a man, how you gonna do things if you're tired as a man, you know. So let's bring that energy back, bro, because now you release all that energy and you automatically telling your mind that I've achieved what I needed to achieve. So, of which you've done nothing.
Because it's a stimuli, you know, it's that, what's it?
Dopamine.
Dopamine. That's what it is. And then when that's gone, it's like you've achieved it now.
You've achieved it, so you no longer have that drive and motivation. Exactly. So you need to rewire that whole, you know, that whole system through sperm retention. You know, and like you said, I think sexual desire is one of the strongest, bro. I think for men especially, I don't think there's anything more addictive than sex, bro. Like, you can bring all your cocaines and your heroines and alcohol and all these things, but I feel like it's so addictive, bro. So if you can, you know, control that, I feel like you're just on another level, bro. Because the self-control you have,
the energy you have,
you know, it's, I mean, the motivation, the physical. I mean, not to put pressure on you guys as a couple, you know, but if you were to have sex tonight and tomorrow you hit the gym, try squatting, try the bench press, you know, it's going to be a lot more challenging if you had, you know.
And I mean, even like, you know, guys who go to the gym, the reason they take testosterone boosters and stuff is that it almost removes that feeling, that desire. It removes that desire, and so now you're just left with all this energy, and there's nothing, because, you know, like our steroids, they say it tends not to work, and so forth. So they're saying it's not working. It's to their benefit, because now they're retaining all of that, and that's how they end up picking up all that mass and, you know, applying full on power and everything, because they have it in them. But when it's released, it's out, bro.
It's out, bro.